nephew got Crash Bandicoot from the library, and he loves it.
Well, I wish. Yeah, exactly. They should archive stuff like that and bring them into libraries. Why not?
I can check on Hoopla and see, but they'll probably most likely point me to the Ashtabula Library, which I don't know where it is exactly, because it's been ages since I was over there.
All right, we're live, Eric. We are gonna do game night.
What's this Google Voice though?
Well, no, Google Voice isn't gonna work. I just checked it. Yeah, I can't
Mm-hmm.
make three-way calls for whatever fucking reason. So bad.
I mean, we can just do the show for the free version of Zoom and just get back on as soon as it's up.
That would kind of
Or
suck.
we can hang up before it ends.
Yeah, it would kind of suck, dude. I'll figure it out, man. I'll figure it out.
Treat it
Before.
like a TV show where you're taking a break.
Yeah, I guess. No, I'll figure it out. I don't want to do that, man. This it just needs to work.
I just wish we could just continue using Skype. It just means that they'll be not updating it.
Yeah, who fucking cares about their updates as long as it just works as is, you know? But no, they're getting rid of it, so we got.
Maybe we can find legacy versions of Skype.
Yeah, maybe.
I think that's what will happen. People will find legacy versions of Skype, and then they'll make a fork that you don't need Microsoft to use it.
Yeah, that would be cool. They'll just reverse engineer it. That's actually a good idea. Just fucking find the components to use a reverse engineer, and then that's it. I mean, it just works off the internet protocol anyways, so why the fuck they're getting rid? I mean, obviously I know the reason, Eric. I figured it out as soon as it said, it was because they is somebody. What the fuck is going on here? Oh,
Teams and Windows 365.
yeah. Yeah, Teams. That's what it is. They want us to go to Teams, and I'm like, no, fuck that. Teams is awful. Fuck Teams, man. And then it's
Teams
like
also powered by AI now.
Yeah. I know. Teams sucks, man. Teams just is blech. And this AI thing, Eric, is getting out of control.
Also, I don't know if Teams work on a Mac anyway.
Yeah, Teams will work on a Mac because it just again it just uses internet protocol. You know what I mean? It's just it's kind of standard. I mean, the software, the interface that you see is the only thing that's different, and that's what they, need to update for each platform. But it's the same thing,
Why can't you use Discord exactly?
I just can't figure it out, Eric. I'll figure it. I'll talk to you later about it. But I guess we'll figure it out. Yeah, we're gonna have to figure it out. Discord might be the way to go. But I just have to figure out Discord. Just do an RPGrinders Discord and get us all on there, and I don't know how that's gonna work, but we'll figure it out, I guess. Just whatever. Let's see. Is anybody in there? Let's see. Is anybody out there? No, nobody yet. We should be live though. I haven't had a chance to check. Bernie, can you check Burnified?
I believe it's live on Twitch. I got.
Yeah, let me check YouTube just to make sure nobody's like keepers in there. He's probably given his Bernie emojis already.
Yeah, it's on Twitch. Yeah.
Oh, it's on Twitch. Can you check YouTube to see if anybody's there? And
One moment.
if so, I'll just use my phone as
Yeah, YouTube is fine.
nobody's there.
I don't see anybody.
Okay, that's fine. Figured as much. Okay, we're gonna have a great show today. We're just simply doing game night tonight, right, Eric? No news, no nothing. Just strictly game night, so we can
Although I guess I could promote my newest review on the feed for Trails Through Daybreak 2.
Yeah, I guess we could do that. We'll do that in the plugs, Eric. I always give people a chance to do plugs. So, but we're just waiting on Breakman for game night, and it's the stunning conclusion to his new epic, I believe, intergalactic.
I think we should roll the die
night
to see who uploads the episode or this recording.
I agree. No, actually, no, I don't agree because it's not my fucking week. You guys flip a coin, bitches. Or roll a die and see. Oh, you know what? That's another thing. I gotta find my fucking dice. Hold on, Eric. I gotta find my dice. Be back. Just hang tight. All right, crisis averted. I found my trusty dice. Oh shit! What I didn't do. There we go. You there, Eric?
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're just waiting on Mr. Breakman down, to get on in here and help us with. Oh, that's another thing I got to do. I have to get all the where the fuck did all right, so there's that. I have to find my what I did with Chrome. Where the fuck are you? What's next? What are they gonna kill off next, Eric? Fucking Chrome? You know what I mean? I mean, it's a valid question.
Chrome's owned by Google.
Well, still, I mean, they're the death knell of almost every fucking thing, man.
It's kind of like how Internet Explorer kind of sucked, but at least it was better than some of the competition. Yeah. And then they got rid of it for Edge.
Ugh. Where the fuck is my Google? Oh, fuck. Let's see. No, didn't put it there. Where the hell? Where is it? I can't find my Google Chrome. Okay, hold on. Let's get to Groom or Chrome. Jesus Christ. All right, let's quit that. Let's get back into.
I wonder if legacy internet chat apps like Ventrilo still exist.
No idea.
Well, even if you could, I don't know if it supports several way calls.
Yeah, I don't know. Is it episode 2? I think it's episode 2, right? The where we continue, Eric.
Yeah.
All right. I need all the character sheets and shit. Where the fuck is Breakman, the man of the break, the Breakman? Break her and bring her to me. Son of a bitch, man! I can't find fucking anything. What's going on here? Oy vey. There's Skype. And now I lost my fucking Twitch. Oh, that's right. I lost Twitch because I got out of the app. Hold on. I'll get my Delio creator dashboard. And you click on Stream Manager. We are live. And I pop out the chat. And we're good to go. Keeper, if you're listening in the other chat, we're over on Twitch, buddy. I don't have the I just got too much shit going on. I can't.
You can watch YouTube chat if you want.
If you want, Bernie, just to make sure that that nobody gets left out. You know what I mean? Billie Jean.
I think PC game developers need to have like some kind of baseline that standard for like where they should set a level at for for developing a game within a certain spec, and then they can work from there.
Yeah. Scotum is in chat. What's up, Scotes? No, didn't we do this already, Eric? We did this already.
What?
Episode
2?
Yeah, didn't we do episode 2 or no?
No, we didn't.
Oh, okay. Alrighty then. Ooh, yeah. Let's see. Let me make sure that this is the end right here. Yeah, episode 2 ends there. This is going to be an epic game night. Howdy, howdy. It's game night. We're just doing game night today, and that's it. But it's gonna.
Good. The Turok games are now on the Xbox Series. Huh. I think previously it was just PS4 and Xbox One.
Yeah. So
now there's 4K support.
Hey, Scotoma, I'm going to try to mess around with Twitch to upload some emojis for you. Any suggestions that you want to see for specifically for RPGrinders? I'll definitely take them into consideration. But I'm going to try to mess around with that because I was looking. I was like, oh, I can upload emojis here? That's fucking cool. Did not even know that. I don't know a lot about Twitch, man. We used to be on all games, and I never had to handle any of this shit. But now I'm like all-time producer, and Eric's co-producer because he does all the news and stuff. But all the technical shit, like, you know, getting us online and all that shit I have to do. So, I was gonna say, what emojis do you want to see me upload, Scotes? Breckman, are you ready? I tried to text you in the old Skype arena, which we got to talk about, Break. Get on here so we can talk about it real quick, dude. Hold on. Let's see. Yo. There, I typed it in again. Break, do you see that? Are you ready for me to call you? For shizzle, he says. Okay, there he is. All right, let me give Break a call. Shows you're not online, Eric. Oh, shit, I don't want to start recording. What the fuck is that? No, I don't want to record. Stop the recording, dumbass. All right, farting and burping. Okay. I will keep that in mind. I don't know if I can do fancy GIF emojis like what Twitch has, but I'll do my best, man. Add participants. Let's get in our good friend and colleague, Mr. Breakman. Here we go. It's calling him now. Breakman, are you there?
Am I?
Yes, Breakman, did you hear the news about Skype?
No, what about Skype?
Skype is going away in May, dude.
Really?
Yes.
Now what are we gonna do?
We're either gonna have to do Discord or this other thing called Viber, or I'll figure it out before then. But
okay.
Do you have Discord, Break?
No, but I can get it.
Yeah.
So why are they getting rid of Skype?
Because it's fucking Microsoft, man. They fucking suck, man. Microsoft has a long history. Same thing with Google, of getting rid of like really great fucking things, man. You know.
Apple too.
Apple too. Yeah. They're not quite as bad, but you know
that's
they
true.
are.
That's true. Yeah, Microsoft is definitely the forefront of doing that.
Yeah. Hey, do you have the character sheets and all that shit too?
Yeah.
Like,
I'm getting to it.
All right. Sorry. And I do have dice this week.
Good.
Break. So we're good in that arena.
Yeah, I think for next game I'm gonna have to set it up where we use different dice other than 20 and 6-sided. But
why?
For
That's
now,
it's
it's
cool.
just those two.
Do you have anything other than 6 or 12? Or I'm sorry, 6 or 20?
No,
Eric.
I only have 6-sided die right now. I need to get more.
Yeah. Well, I'm not talking.
20.
Eric, get a set of dice on if you have Amazon. They're fairly cheap. If not, I can order you up one and send it to you. because we're gonna need other dice than just 6. And I did Scotoma, and that is interesting. I have a theory about that. The Gene Hackman thing. You guys hear about that?
Yeah,
My
definitely.
theory is that he was actually the French connection, and his past caught up to him.
See, I could definitely mix a lot of jokes. Has anybody checked on Christopher Reeve's grave? Superman might have done it.
Right, right. Anybody?
Killed the dog though.
Has anybody questioned Clint Eastwood?
Good point. Very good point.
No, I have a theory. I think he died of a heart attack. Died in his mudroom. His wife found him, took a bunch of drugs, and killed herself. And the dog died of dehydration because it was him.
But they had 2 other dogs, and they were healthy when they were found. So someone must have been feeding them.
Well, either that or they
So they left a
survived.
note for someone, and then someone took care of them, but didn't notice the bodies.
Shit, I don't know, man. Did you send something else?
Yeah, I've been sending a bunch of things. I'm making sure. I'm trying to get them all. Let's see. Episodes,
okay.
enemies.
Well, they never had to go inside the house. That's probably how they never noticed the bodies. They were given instructions to just go feed the dogs.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on. And by the way, I'm going to try to upload some emojis for Scotoma for the channel on Twitch. And Scotoma suggested farting and burping.
Okay,
so
those make sense to me.
Yeah, they absolutely make sense. So where am I starting? Break on this whole
we're
deal?
going to start on episode 2.
Okay, so episode 2. But I got 2 things that say episode 2.
One says 2B. We're starting on 2.
Oh, okay. 2 and then 2B. Got you. And then I got the enemies and I got characters and character sheets. Okay, I got it all. I got it. You guys ready to go?
And the ability sheet.
Oh, shit.
I
Forgot
think that is all of them.
Okay.
I don't think I have episode 2B.
Nerd playing video games emoji? Okay. Got you. Got you, Scotes.
Let's see. We got the character sheet. We have the abilities. We have the episodes. We have the enemies.
Yes.
Okay, I think we got everything.
Okay. And I also got something special for you, Breakman, for tonight. So just
boobies?
Huh?
Huh? What?
No boobies. I wish,
Oh.
because that would be fantastic. But maybe I'll do something here for that. Let's see. I can accommodate that. Hold on. There we go. And let me just pull up. Hold on. This is being very unfruitful. Alright, hold on. Jesus Christ, this is the worst. Alright, here we go. This is good enough. Let's do this. And then let's do... What did it do that for? It's not what I wanted. Oh, this is what I wanted. Oh, Jesus Christ. Really? Alright, there we go. That's good enough. Let's do this. And let's do this. And then let's do this. And here we go. Hold on. Just for break, man, I'm going to do... Why did it do that?
I don't know.
What's going on? I am not understanding. I am not getting... Oh, well. Well, we're going to have to skip on the boobies. I did have some boobies for you. I know. It's super disappointing. But I got something pretty special going on. What'd you send in chat?
You broke the boobies, Frank Fail.
Ugh. No, it's fucking OBS.
You know what's weird? I don't know. My IP must have directed somewhere else because I could go back to places like Pornhub and RedTube again.
Yeah, I know.
Not just the content ID ban.
That's what you were saying, Eric.
But it was an effective ban because they don't want to comply with those states' laws that you need a ID because that's basically selling your information. And they don't want to either handle it or be tempted to sell it.
Yeah.
So they're just like, fuck this, we're just going to ban the site.
Yeah, I know, that's stupid. Okay, you guys ready to go?
Sure.
All right, let's do this. And welcome everybody to RPGrinders episode 815. It's kind of a special episode. We're just doing game night tonight, the grand finale. We're a week late, but not $1 short because we never had $1 to begin with because we live in America, you know. Accurate, guys? I mean, seriously?
Yeah, that's pretty accurate, I
right.
think. For every dollar we make, a billionaire makes like $1 million.
Yeah, or more per hour, right?
Yep.
So there you go. We're doing game night. So there's going to be no stinkos or anything like that, even though we could do all that stuff, but we're not.
Oh my God, could we do stinkos?
Oh God, it was a week, wasn't it? Or break. But nonetheless, we are going to get right into this. All right, it's game night. The stunning conclusion to
logo. Nice.
Yeah, did you see that?
Nice.
Did that little?
Is that new? Or
That's new. That is new. No. That's the surprise for you, Break. Did that for you.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, I figured, I mean, it's not the greatest. I might have to work on it a little bit, but not too bad, you know. I think it's cool. I think it's cool. I mean, it's very basic, but, what can you do with about 10 minutes to go before the show? So it's just a labor of love for you, Breakman. I thought I'd do something special. It's game night, and I did provide on the boobies as well, Breakman. Did you see that?
Esky boobies.
Yes, I do.
Okay, so I want to explain that. Freak 5 tried to send me a nude pic of his top with his boobs, pushed together, and that's my artist rendition of that.
Oh, okay. Huh. That's interesting. I just remembered I gotta go.
All right, it's game night. The stunning conclusion to the intergalactic epic that is game night for this month. Last month actually. How dare you, Freak 5?
It's still February. Today's the last day.
Oh, is it? Yes, it is the last day. Oh shit! I thought it was the first, but it is the.
Everybody's not purchasing stuff today, right?
Yeah. I had to do one thing.
When we learned that the leader behind all this is kind of a not great person.
Yeah, I know.
That was just to get people to not support the effort.
Yeah, but that's okay. I didn't purchase anything today except I had. It's not really a purchase per se, but my son.
Really, their idea it was Al Sharpton's idea that he's just putting into practice.
Yeah, my son did my Bernie Fide's hair dye today, so that's the only thing I purchased today. So I think I'm doing pretty good. Spank his monkey. How dare you?
I paid reoccurring payments for subscriptions that I didn't know were today.
Yeah, well, I mean you can't help that, Eric.
That's something you can't control.
Yeah,
I could if I just stopped.
Could, but it's not.
Which I should probably because I don't think I really need YouTube Premium anymore. I only got it to avoid all the political ads during the election.
Oh yeah. I kind of want it because I spend a lot of time on YouTube.
YouTube Premium does let you watch the movies on there that you normally would have to rent. Now they're free.
Yeah. That's actually not too bad, Eric. That's a bonus, but I think it's just a little too expensive. If they had a $10 plan where it just, if you just surf,
just end it.
Yeah. Okay, break. Let's get into this. Episode 2. So let me. I guess I start, right? The
Yeah,
case.
let's just go. We're gonna go ahead and start episode 2.
Yes, totally not tentacle porn. The K7 grinder was the epitome of Elizabeth's great scientific works, faster than every ship that has come before, while being guided by an AI so advanced that the ship was never even a millimeter off course. The maneuverability and precision tuning made the ship's movements look impossible to replicate, and the weapon systems have been unmatched. As its model number suggests, this is the 7th ship in a long line of advanced space travel. The previous 6 ships were all retired in spectacular fashion. She just didn't earn the nickname Blast. She has also lived up to the moniker. One day the K7 will share the same fate, but now it was practically unbeatable. Something the heroes will need immediately as they drop out of hyperspace to find a fleet of pirates awaiting their arrival. Large wooden boat-shaped vessels with sails and even a skull and crossbones flag. All 6 ships looked identical, and all had their cannons directly pointed at the grinder. Both captains expected the ambush, as this kind of thing was not new to them.
Hey Alexa, can you tell me how many times we've been ambushed coming out of hyperspace?
Smirked Elizabeth Blast Knight, one half of the greatest hero team in galactic history.
Belay that order, Alexa.
Interrupted Eric Knight, the other half of galactic hero greatness.
Closest without going over.
He smiled at Elizabeth.
Loser has to explain to Billy's parents what happened. And for those who probably forgot, Billy died.
Yeah, Billy did die. Blast diarrhea.
3244.
Confidently stated Elizabeth.
I don't know why I started reading that. 3242.
Simply replied Eric.
Captain Eric is correct.
Responded Alexa.
That is the exact number of times you have been ambushed. The couple of incidents in the Quaker Nebulous do not count, as they don't believe in technology. So 2 armies of horses and buggies doesn't really count. Lies! Cheaters! Who the hell's side are you on, Alexa?
Incredulously, Elizabeth responded.
I am sorry, Captain Blast, but Captain Eric bribed me.
Responded Alexa. Eric laughed and shrugged. After a short period of silence, a befuddled Elizabeth wondered out loud.
What the hell are you bribing AI? Oh, he...
Tried to respond Alexa as Eric cut her off.
You're not getting out of this bet like you got out of the last one. It's not your turn to tell Billy's parents.
Said an almost manic Eric as if he had something to hide.
Tell my parents what?
An excited yell coming from behind the heroes.
Holy fuck!
The twin heroes screamed in unison.
How are you? You know what? Never mind. Just go get us some coffee.
In the front of the deck on the large viewing screen, a grumpy man
He's a slacker. He was just sleeping the entire time.
A grumpy man with an eye patch looked flustered. He appeared to be screaming and doing something he could to get the captain's attention. The blinking mute in the lower left corner of the screen wasn't making it easy on the pirate as his face was beginning to turn red.
Captains,
Alexa spoke up.
What should I do with the angry little man on the monitor? Oh yeah, I almost forgot about him.
Mumbled Blast.
It's your turn.
She said to Eric.
Right.
Responded Eric before turning his attention to the middle-aged pirate on the viewing screen.
All right, listen closely, Dick Nozzle, because this is how it's going to go down. You have... Warning, the main ship has opened fire. There's currently a cannonball headed directly for our ship. By my calculations, it will do massive damage to the ship's hull if it connects.
Yelled Alexa.
By my estimations, the cannonball will connect with our ship in exactly 76 hours, 32 minutes, and 12 seconds.
It is a cannonball.
Should I take evasive measures? What did you say?
It's a cannonball in space. What do you...
The captains and Alexa all grew quiet before bursting out in laughter.
Alexa, you sync this idiot. Alexa, you sync these idiots while me and a crew suit up.
Confidently declared Captain Elizabeth. Time for Eric to choose his next move. Does he want to hear out the pirate or commence the attack?
And this is what I did this week. I added all this.
Okay.
So the part 2B is completely done this week. Everything else was done before. So it's up to Eric to choose if he wants to commence that attack or listen to the pirate.
I'd rather listen to them. It's gonna take forever for it to get here anyway.
All
Sorry,
right.
what'd you say?
Uh,
2B.
okay.
What do you want to do, Eric? I'm sorry.
2B.
2B? Okay. Hold on. I gotta open up 2B.
Okay.
Oh, shit, I didn't highlight all. My bad. Hold on. We should hear them out, I guess. We were trying to set a good example for the android.
Said Captain Eric after taking a moment to assess the situation.
Alexa, unmute.
Captain Blast nodded in agreement as Captain Eric gave the command. As Alexa unmuted the pirate on their screen, he had not yet realized and was still in the middle of a rant.
Fucking bullshit. These stupid assholes are gonna get us killed. These ships only had real weapons. If these ships only had real weapons, by the time they pick it up, it'll be too late. I thought they were supposed to be heroes and we're going to save the day.
As the pirate finally became aware that he was no longer on mute.
Just kidding. Can we pretend that didn't happen?
Neither captain looked amused.
Then why the hell did you fire at us?
Asked both captains.
We were trying to get your attention. We knew the heroes like you wouldn't think the ships as weak as ours would be a threat.
Said the pirate before mumbling about not making that mistake again.
Get to the point.
Snapped both captains.
Sorry.
Replied the pirate.
The captain of our fleet is aboard the space station. Him and the crew of the ship are the only thing holding back an invasion of some sort of monster. Slimy, big, with lots of eyes and tentacle-like things. They're killing and eating everyone. Please, you have to save them.
The captain looks at each other with disgust as they both said,
slime creatures. Why did it have to be slime creatures?
They hated the slime creatures. The heroes had tangled with those monsters several times and thought that the last time was the last time. They thought the slime creatures had been wiped from the galaxy, but now they knew they hadn't been so lucky. The slime creatures were disgusting invaders of unknown origin. Each time they attacked, they arrived on a meteor and spread like a plague, consuming everything in their path. Green, blue, and gray blobbish creatures. They dripped with a gooey substance and attacked by changing part of their body into tentacle-like appendages that pierced the body of their prey before pulling it into their own bodies, dissolving the prey instantly.
Hail your captain and let him know the cavalry has arrived.
Confidently spoke Captain Elizabeth.
Alexa, take us in.
The space station is the most popular.
No, you said that wrong.
I don't do that one? Okay.
No, you said it wrong. It's the space station.
Oh, I'm sorry. Thought you made a mistake,
that was
Rick.
purposeful.
All right. The space station is the most popular of all entertainment venues in that sector of the galaxy. It's even more popular than the famed D-Cup Mountains on Mammary 2. It is an even more popular vacation spot than the Pickle Patch Parks, perched high on the peaks of Peeper Mountain on the planet Peter Piper Pickle, and more famous than the mountains on Mulder 9. In this sector, the space station is the only form of entertainment that didn't involve staring at mountains. Attached to the side of the space station is the pirate captain's ship, the First Lady. The capital ship was nearly identical in design, but it had one big difference. It's almost 1/10 bigger than the other ships. Twin captains, the android and Billy, returned to the bridge, suited up and ready to kick butt. This brand new version of K-Suit is equal parts protection, enhancement, and sexy as hell. The twin suit bore their logo and color scheme of blue and purple. The other K-Suits also bore the logo of the twin heroes, but the android and Billy chose different color schemes. As the android is still figuring themselves out, they decided on a basic black color, whereas Billy chose the highly unrecommended red shirt design. He had better hope Star Trek rules don't apply.
It's time to kick some ass.
They both yelled their unoriginal battle cry in unison. Alexa parked the grinder right next to the slightly larger pirate ship. No way was she going to let the pirates escape. The crew of the grinder boarded the massive space resort via the docking bay. Normally, the docking bay would be bustling with life. Species of all kinds were welcome there. With some exceptions, most places in the galaxy didn't discriminate. What exceptions? Well, there are some species that do not coexist and must be kept separate to avoid all-out war. But that isn't really relevant to the current situation. Awaiting their arrival was the pirate captain, remainder of his crew, and some unknown but well-dressed woman. They were all looking haggard, but relief began to wash over them as the heroes began to exit the grinder.
There they be, mateys. Told yous that we were going to be saved.
Exclaimed the excited captain as the heroes left the ship and leave the ship and approach the survivors. Eric begins to greet them as he has greeted many others who have needed the help of the twins.
We are Captain Elizabeth and Eric. I am Arnold, and these be me loyal crew.
Said the captain, cutting off Eric as he pointed to the door of the farthest wall.
I apologize for me haste, but the monsters is on the other side of that there entrance. Of course, now where was I? Of course, now where was I?
Eric said, but knew damn well where he was interrupted.
We are Captain Elizabeth. Hello.
Rudely screamed the well-dressed woman.
Who cares who anyone is when there's an army of monsters about to burst through the door and kill us all? As the senior manager of the space station's hospitality and human resources department and only surviving crew member, I, Tiffany Booberstank, ordered you to go clean house. Okay, well, no need to fear because Captain Elizabeth and Eric Knight are here too.
Eric desperately but unsuccessfully tried to get it all out before being interrupted again. A powerful explosion rocked the entire space station, collapsing parts of the docking bay around our heroes and survivors. Large piece of ceiling fell between them, splitting the group into two. On one side, the twins, the android Captain Arnold, and Tiffany Booberstank. On the other side were Billy and the pirate crew.
Screw it.
Mumbled Eric in defeat.
Billy, I'm sorry.
That's
sorry.
okay.
Billy,
Screamed Elizabeth.
can you...
As she wasn't able to finish before she heard the screams of the people on the other side of the wall. Eric and Elizabeth immediately began looking for a way to the other side. The twins attacked the wall, trying to make a big hole enough for everyone to get through. As they furiously attacked, the screams decreased in numbers and eventually went silent. Twins and the android knew the worst had already occurred. There were no survivors on the other side of the wall.
That sounds like we're gonna need another Billy.
Casually uttered the android. As the twins stopped attacking the wall, they looked at each other before looking at the last two survivors.
We are not professionals. We are not paid, and we did not practice.
No, we definitely didn't. And we don't have. Both twins screamed to the survivors.
Alexa, lock up once they're on board. Aren't you coming?
Replied Captain Arnold as he and Tiffany escaped to the grinder. Heroes ignored the pirate captain as they prepared for the attack they knew was coming. With the final girl and final pirate now safe, it was time for the heroes to get to work. They didn't have to wait long or look far as their first enemy began oozing through the cracks of the debris. First of many slime creatures was about to find out why the twins were feared by villains everywhere. Slime creature attacks. Yeah, this is playing out more like Dukes of Hazzard, which is awesome. I was
really hoping that the final pirate would get a laugh, but not so much luck. Anyway, so the slime creature attacks, and I am going to go first because I'm attacking you. I'm going to go ahead and attack the android. Oh, you know what we forgot to do was buff their stats.
Oh, let's do that. Let's go to the
that's what we did. We said we wanted to do that last time, and we did forget to do that.
Buff their because they are kind of weak, right?
Yeah, they are.
Okay. We're gonna need. Let's go
to the season before this fight starts. We're gonna go ahead and buff these characters.
How about we just buff the lower of all the stats? Does that sound fair? Break.
Okay.
For instance, the sword attack, like the first sword attack there, K12. I don't know if you see that. 7. I mean, that's pretty low, right?
Yeah. 7. Right. So here, how about roll a 20 side die and see what we get?
How about a 17?
Well, just make it up to 17. Okay, that'll work.
I mean, I rolled a 17.
In which case, we'll make the defense stat on Elizabeth 17.
Well, right? I rolled a dice actually and got a 17.
Oh, you got a 17, so it's actually 20 then.
Yeah.
Because 20's the max.
Okay. Let's see. I'll roll for K12 Blaster's attack. 15. I rolled.
Nice. That's a 20 again.
Okay. For the Liquidator, I rolled an 8. What is that?
Those are you're looking at the abilities.
I'm looking at the character sheet.
Well, you're saying for like liquidator, roll that. Like
Oh,
that's
I'm sorry. The
that's-
defense. I was one column over.
Okay.
Defense.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
confused.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I rolled an 8 for defense.
Okay, so that's 15.
Okay. Stamina. I'm gonna roll. Oh, I rolled a 16.
No, the stamina 6. Stamina 6.
Stamina 6. Okay. All right. What else do you want me to roll? Right.
Okay, the android needs help. I think they were the biggest problem before. Attack of 6. That's why.
Yeah. Attack of 6. Jesus. All right. The attack. I'm gonna roll 18.
Nice. So 20, and go ahead and roll for the defense too, because that's pretty
Okay.
defensive.
Ooh, that's a 7.
7 to 15. Work.
Yeah.
I think that's good then, right?
Okay.
We got,
Yeah, because we have to have one, stat that, whatever. Okay, we're good.
oh, and each of them has the one stat that's 20. That'll work. That's awesome.
Yeah,
That works.
perfect.
Okay.
It worked out perfect. Okay. All right.
All right. Well, I am going to go ahead and attack with the slime creature. I'm just going to use the regular attack and attack the android. And I rolled an 11 on top of my 10, so it's 21.
All right, and then I have to wait. Who are you attacking?
Android.
Android.
So you have the 15 defense plus your roll.
Okay, so I just got to roll. Let's see. I rolled an 8 plus defense is 23.
And that's more than my attack, so no damage, and it's your turn.
All right. Let's see. Eric, do you know what you want to do?
I don't think a slime spell will work on slime, so I'm just gonna attack.
I never actually thought about that when I was making it. I didn't connect those two dots.
But I got an 11.
And I have a defense of 10 with I rolled an 11 too, so I have 21. And you have an attack of 16, and you rolled what?
11.
11, so 27, and you inflicted 6 points of damage. Where my pen is. All right. The slime monster has 14 hit points left.
All right.
I mean, I don't know why we're at 16.
Pretty sure that this is gonna just destroy the whole thing, so I'm just gonna use the liquidator laser. So 12 plus 10, 22. So it's done. It's done.
Ouch! I only rolled a 5. So
Well, it doesn't
15,
matter.
22.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, what's
Liquidator.
liquidator do? I forget.
Liquidator laser transforms into a laser cannon, fires one massive blast at the enemy. Roll one 20-sided die and add 10 to total, and it consumes 3 stamina. So there's just take 3 stamina.
So that's it. That slime creature's dead.
Yes.
Let's move back to story.
All right, back to story. Okay. After fighting through numerous battles and clearing the space station.
No, you skipped ahead.
Did I skip a set? What the fuck? Oh,
Here it is. It's on me.
Sorry.
Actually.
Yeah.
That was a nasty little snack, but now it's time for a disgusting main course.
Quipped Eric as Elizabeth rolled her eyes.
You've been saving that one, haven't you? Next time you should run your one-liners for me.
Replied Elizabeth. Heroes exit what is left of the dock to find themselves surrounded by 5 more slime creatures. The slime creatures attack.
Yep. And you go ahead and attack first.
All right. Eric, do you want to go first, my man?
Sure.
All right.
Just on regular attack?
Yeah. 19.
So that'd be 19 plus Eric's 20. Oh, no, I'm sorry, 16. So 35.
Ouch, because I only rolled a 7 on top of my
Ooh.
10. So, well, ouch. So there's only a few hit points left on that one. You have 1 heavily injured slime, and the rest are okay. It's still your turn.
All right. I'm going to with Elizabeth Knight. I'm going to hold off on that. Okay, the same one. I'll use Liquid Sniper. 10 damage.
Liquid Sniper's dead. That slime's dead.
All
Okay,
right.
moving on.
All right, Android. Are you
You have
controlling the
Android
Android? Do you have the Android numbers?
The chatters were supposed to control the Android.
Oh
actually.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, but I don't see the The things that the android can do.
Oh, shit. I should have thought of that. I didn't think of giving the chatters something.
Well,
Shit.
we can ask whatever. You're gonna have to do it, Break, but ask them what the options are, what options they want to take with the
Okay.
android.
They have the Android Punch, the Butt Blasters, and the Finger Bombs. The Android Punch is just the standard attack. The Butt Blaster is the character turns around and their butt cheeks lift up to reveal 2 hidden lasers. It hits one enemy, one roll 20-sided die. Also gives the enemy pink eye and consumes only 1 stamina. And the Finger Blaster, or Finger Missiles, or Finger Bombs. Jesus Christ, I'll get it right. 5 Finger Bombs launched from the hand as individual missiles. Hits all enemies. Roll 1 20-sided die for each target plus 10 unblockable damage, but it consumes stamina.
Yeah.
So you can only use once.
Yeah, because he only has what, 4 stamina?
Because you have 6 stamina.
Oh, 6 stamina. That's right. So you can only use but actually multiple creatures. That's something to think about. Chat. What do you guys want to do? You want to use the finger bombs, butt blasters, or what was the first one?
Just the regular attack.
Regular attack. Regular attack, butt blasters, or finger bombs. Chat. Remember, you only get 1 finger bomb per battle, I'm assuming, right? Or something like that.
It takes up 4 stamina, so you can only use it once.
Yeah. So you guys got to think what you guys want to do in chat, Scotes and Freak, if we still have either one. If not, Break's going to have to decide for you. So butt blasters, finger bombs, or regular attack.
I think they left after they found out there were wooden spaceships. They kind of left.
Yeah, they were like, "Fuck this, we're out." Butt blaster.
Oh, butt blaster. Go ahead, use it, and I will roll on defense. I rolled, so I have an 18.
1 enemy. Oh, I have to roll defense for them, or what? Or do you want me to roll the d20 for them?
Wait, I thought you.
I'll roll the d20. Hold on.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah,
right.
You're rolling the d20 for them because I don't have a d20.
14. Oh, do
okay.
I? Yeah, 14. So it's just 14 damage, right?
Attack 20, so 34, and I only roll a 7. Okay, so heavily damaged slime. Okay. And it is now my turn, and I have 4 slimes, 1 hurt, and I forgot what the slimes could do now that I gotta double check it. Okay, the slime creatures can just attack, or they can use the slime spear, which is it hits, and a pendant shoots out from the slime creature's body and hits 1 character. Dripping with goo, slime creature spits up a disgusting mucus-like substance that stuns 1 character. Split. The slime creature splits into several smaller versions of itself to hit all characters. And Splosion, the slime creature explodes, killing itself and doing 5 damage to all other characters, including allies, and is completely unblockable. I am going to use the split, and that is going to roll 2 6-sided die for each target.
Okay.
Which is for each character, but the slime loses a turn.
All right.
So let's go ahead and roll. And roll defense for Eric. I have an 18.
Oh, 8 plus, what's his defense?
12, so 20. So no damage taken.
All right.
I'll roll for Elizabeth.
All right. Her defense is 15.
19.
28 total.
Jesus Christ. Okay, no damage taken. Next, shit. 13.
And defense 15. Oh, another exact same thing. 28.
God damn it. Okay, no damage taken. All right, next the slime creature. The next slime creature is going to use. I'm just gonna go dripping with goo. Slime creature splits into disgusting mutant, which like stuns 1 character. This is I didn't even put what the qualifications would be for this. I'm sorry, I misread it. Okay, I choose a target, and you have to roll a 10 or higher to avoid it.
To avoid it. Okay.
Okay.
So
So I am attacking Eric.
all right, Eric, you want to roll for yourself?
Yeah. A 1.
Oh my God, Eric!
Eric is stunned. Nice, and it's still my turn, and I still have 2 guys left. And the next one's just going to regular attack Elizabeth, and I rolled an 11, so 21.
Ooh. Oh fuck! I rolled. Gotta figure out the defense plus. Let's see, 7. Oh, you rolled 21. Break. What did you roll?
I rolled 11, so I got 21.
And I rolled just enough to avoid any damage at 22.
Nice.
I rolled
All
a
right.
7. So.
And the last one of them, you know what? The last one is the injured one, and it's decided that it is going to blow itself up.
Oh my God, sucks. I wish another.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that sucks for everybody
It
because
does
it's
totally
going to do 5 points of damage to my other 3 characters. Now I'll have 15 hit points.
Wait a minute.
And
Wait a
it is
minute.
going
Hold on. That one's stunned.
What?
That one's stunned because what you call it? Hold on. Let me look at the thing.
Right, you stunned one of them.
That was the one I stunned. The one I damaged. What's up, Slagar?
Oh, shit. Okay, never mind. It's
All
your
right.
turn then.
All right.
Damn it.
You gotta wait till next turn, buddy.
I thought I finally
All right.
had something.
Eric, what you want to do?
I'm stunned, remember?
Oh fuck,
Yeah.
that's right. Elizabeth is going to.
Well, he's got to roll.
Oh yeah, roll your D20. Got to be higher than a 10.
19.
Okay.
Okay, so next turn you're in.
Yep. All right. I want to let's just do a regular attack on the injured one. Break. Let's do. Boom. What do we got? Ooh, 22. Guy rolled a 2. Good thing I didn't roll 1.
Ouch. I only got 17, so 5 more points of damage. Still a lot. Still hanging in there, barely.
Oof. Okay. Now chat's got to decide what the android does. So your choices are the same thing. Actually, they have all 3 choices: either attack, butt blasters, or finger bombs.
Finger bombs. They've got full stamina.
Yep.
So they can use the attack. They'll hit every enemy.
Yeah, if you guys want to do finger bombs, you guys can do it. Slagar made it. Welcome, Slagar. We're doing game night tonight. That's the only thing we're doing. So decide what you want to do in chat. Regular attack, butt blasters, or finger bombs. Finger bombs are still in play here because you have enough stamina to do it. Barely. Actually, you would have one more.
You get 6. Every battle you start out with 6.
Yeah, you start out with
So
6.
it completely resets. So I thought that'd be better than like MP or something like.
Yeah. No, this is better.
Finish. So Scotomus says butt blaster. Freak says butt
No.
blaster. I think it's the last time.
This is a
wasn't
new
it?
one. Finger.
Yeah.
He says Scotomus says
bombs.
finger.
Okay.
Yep. Let's do finger. What do we do here?
All right, finger bombs. That one's a pretty nasty little attack.
You want me to roll? I roll. Yeah. All right,
5 fingers launched from the hand. It hits all targets.
Okay.
Roll 120-sided die, and 10 points of unblockable damage is added to what the attack. So
the first one.
You have 4 enemies, so we're gonna roll 4 times.
Okay. The first one takes 20. Let's see. I rolled a 2, so 12 points of damage for the first one. Break.
And 12 points of damage. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
8. So we have 8 on that one. Next.
This one's gonna take 9 plus 10, 19.
19. Nice. Okay.
The third one's going to take 16 plus 10, so that's 26.
Okay, so that one's dead then.
All right, and then the final one is going to take 13 plus 10, 23.
Okay, they were almost dead anyway, so they're dead.
All right.
So now it's my turn again, and Being there's only 2 left, one of them's decided that it hates this cruel world and it's going to kill itself.
I knew it, you son of a bitch, Frank.
So that's how much? 5 points of damage for each.
Yeah, unblockable.
Okay, so,
Just
wow, I finally did some damage.
I
So we
know.
got 15 hit points on her, 13 there, and down to 10 hit points. Nice.
I know.
Whereas I am only down to 1 slime, who is. Oh, actually, no, I take that back. That slime was injured so badly it killed him too.
Oh wow, yeah, because it takes damage too.
Yep.
All right.
That suicidal slime killed its best friend. What a fucking asshole.
I know, what a dick. All right, so back to all right. After fighting through numerous battles and clearing
Well, no, this is. We can do more fights if you want.
let's skip ahead.
Okay.
Break.
I put this right here where basically if you want to just skip ahead to the fight with that boss and then.
Yeah, let's do that.
Because I think it'll probably be about 15, 20 more minutes.
Yeah. Let's do that, and then if we have time, we'll discuss some stuff.
All right, cool.
All right.
Okay, so skipping ahead, and I'll let you start over. I'm sorry.
Is that where I
I
start?
promise. This
After
time I promise I won't interrupt.
after fighting it right there?
I promise.
Break. Is it after fighting right there?
Yeah, that one's that.
Okay. After fighting through numerous battles and clearing the space station of nasty slime monsters, we wouldn't have survived another battle, I don't think. Break. Battles and clearing the space station of nasty slime monsters. Only one enemy remained: the slime boss, twice as ugly, twice as big, twice as smart, and an avid collector of Funko Pops. This good gas bag was no joke. As the heroes expected, the slime boss was waiting for them in the space station's sanitation department. The heroes arrived in time to watch the monster down its 3rd martini glass of pure sewage. Heroes fought valiantly not to vomit, but even the android couldn't stop itself from gagging.
Hey, you!
Slurred the obviously wasted slime boss.
How long are you assholes gonna make me wait? How come there are 2 of each of you? What the hell?
Was all the boss could say before.
And
Was all the boss could say before throwing up all over itself?
Oh God! I swear I'd never drink again. This is all your fault. You're making me wait for so long.
The slime boss attacks.
Ooh, all right, slime boss. Ooh, slime boss has maximum stats. They have 20 hit points, 20 attack, and 20 defense.
Ooh.
And they are going to attack first, and they have the same attacks as the slime.
Yeah.
Because I, kind of was running out some time, and I decided to just go with that. So the slime boss kills us. No, I'm just kidding. Suicide bomb right away. Get
Oh
it
yeah,
over.
just get it over with, man. Why not? I have a
Okay,
feeling we're not going to survive this break, to be honest.
Well, let's see here. Slime boss is going to do. They actually do have one more attack. I forgot. The transformed slime boss changes its body into the shape of a cannon and fires a blast of unknown energy. And I roll 4 6-sided die, but it can only be used once. And I'm going to go ahead and use that right now.
You son of a bitch. Is it just
I am
on
going to
everybody or
attack
just one person?
Just one character. I'm going to select the person with the most hit points, which will be Eric. All right.
Okay.
So 20 plus 6. God damn it. Why do I always. All right. It's 26 and. Fuck me! 31. God damn it. Those are some low ass fucking rolls.
Defense plus a d20, right?
Yes.
All right, Eric. Roll a d20.
3.
Ooh, 15.
27. I rolled a 31, so 4 points of damage to Eric.
All right.
So you were down to 11 hit points, and it is now your turn.
All right, Eric. What you want to do?
I'm using the devil spell or a Satan spell.
Ooh, a Satan spell. Nice.
Right on. All right. Bosses are
Satan spell. The
immune.
entire area is covered in darkness for 3 seconds. When the light returns, one enemy is dead. Bosses are immune to instant death, but they still will take damage.
All right,
Roll
Eric.
1 side die and add plus 20.
Roll high, Eric. Roll high.
17.
Yeah! 17 plus 20 is 37.
37. Okay.
Five.
And I rolled an 11 on top of my 20, so 31. 6 more points of damage. Oh, or no, that's first 6 points. That's the first attack. Okay, so 14 hit points
All right.
left.
I got a question. They
And
get
Eric does one's down on the left. What's that?
they get a chance for defense, or I thought it was like it doesn't say automatic. Never mind. I answered my own question. Break. All right. Elizabeth.
I imagine there are multiple mistakes. I've seen a few as we've been going on, so definitely stop me and ask.
Yeah, no worries. I got you. Okay, so let's go look at Elizabeth's deal here. Let's do. I'm gonna do the liquidator laser again. That'll be all of her stamina, I believe. Break.
No, the liquidator's only 2 stamina, I think. Yeah,
laser. The laser. Liquidator laser.
Liquidator laser is 3 stamina. So you got 3 stamina left. What's this? What's the laser?
Oh, 16 plus 10 is 26.
Plus the tip. Plus there's an extra 10, right?
I added the 10. I'm doing the math. Yeah.
And barely. I rolled a 7.
Wait a minute. Do we add attack to that too?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I've been doing that wrong. Okay, so never mind. Break. It's 20. Let's see. I rolled 16 plus. What is her? It's the attack, right? So 26 plus 10, 36. Sorry.
36, and I rolled a 7 on top of the 20. So, ouch, 9 points of damage. I am down to 5 hit points.
Ooh. All right. And chat, you cannot do the
Fuck you!
Chat, you cannot do the finger bombs, but you can still do the butt blaster or regular attack.
No, they can do the finger bombs again. They got the stamina reset, right?
Oh, you got your stamina back. Okay, you guys can do finger bombs if you want. A butt blaster, finger bomb, or regular attack. Scotoma, Slagar, and Freak 5. Fuck you! Let's see what they say. First person to put it in chat's what they're going to do. Wow, a little bit of a delay. Freak says finger bomb. All right, I'll roll the d20. That would be 10 plus 10 plus the attack. So that's 20. Let's see. What's the attack? Oh, 20. Ooh, 40. 40.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I roll a 7, so it's only 27, and it only have 5 hit points left. The slime boss is dead.
Oh, poor slime boss.
Poor slime boss. I know, such a short life, and he was drunk too.
I know.
Let him
That's probably why he lost so easily.
So would he barf up the sewage, or just more of a slime?
Oh yeah, he was drunk on the sewage.
Ugh. After defeating the boss, the heroes were finally able to relax and catch their breath for about 3 seconds before Alexa called with an urgent message.
Captains, get back to the ship immediately. We are under attack,
cried the ship's AI. As the heroes reboarded the grinder, Alexa informed them of the current situation. While the heroes were killing slime monsters, the grinder and pirates were attacked by unknown enemies. They were able to repel the unknown ships, but at great sacrifice, as their other pirate ships were no match for the advanced fighters. Fighters regrouped at their carrier ship, which was now firing on the grinder and the space station. Excuse me. The grinder is able to escape the explosion of the space station. Battle the carrier ship. Ooh, okay. Carrier ship battle.
The carrier ship, and this is where things change because now you are going to attack with the ship, the grinder itself.
Ooh, awesome.
So now this is a space battle. The grinder has maximum hit points, maximum attack, maximum defense, and you have, as a standard weapon, big fucking guns. Your attacks, your special abilities are the cherry blossom. Where's the cherry blossom at? Should have been more prepared for this.
Okay, got it.
Okay, the cherry blossom is your last ditch effort, not to be used under any circumstances. The ship goes into hyperactive mode and begins spinning in 360 degrees. It spins so fast it is able to fire nearly simultaneously from all angles. It destroys all enemies, drains the ammo, drains the engine, and begins a self-destruct process. The crew members must roll to survive. Roll +10 on a 20-sided die to escape to a tiny escape vessel. And I said consumes all stamina. You also have the night lasers, the night torpedoes, and the nightmare. The night lasers, and that's the random thing. Rebranded normal lasers. Hit one enemy, rolls one 20-sided die, consumes one stamina. In other words, it's just normal lasers. She renamed it. Night torpedoes, completely original torpedoes. Do other torpedoes ignore shields? Because these do. Hits one enemy, rolls one 20-sided die, and consumes 2 stamina. And so shit, I don't get the block. I don't get to roll
for defense. Okay, got you.
And then Nightmare is the final one. Hundreds of mini drones launched from the Grinder's hidden launcher. Each drone is self-automated and has only one goal. They swarm their target, attaching themselves to the target, and they will explode. Hits all enemies, rolls one 20-sided die, plus add 10 to attack. Consumes 3 stamina.
All right, chat. What you guys heard the options. What do y'all want to do?
Do the cherry bomb. Do the cherry bomb.
No, no cherry bomb. No cherry bomb. I don't want to die. No cherry bomb. All right, but you do have the option. I'll be fair with
That's
it.
definitely some Last Starfighter shit.
Yeah, I know.
Yes, it is. Thank you. Yes.
Cherry blossom, night lasers.
You guys are catching these things. Like,
yeah.
Like
I got Final Girl. I just didn't know what to say about it.
Yeah, well, I mean, you worked hard on these things, Break. So it's nice to have recognition.
Is
I'm
Final
glad
Pirate
you
a
guys are
thing
catching
though?
the references. It means I didn't because when I'm writing, I'm like, are they gonna notice this? Like that this is like me just stealing from the Last Starfighter?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's what I want them to notice, but I don't know if they will.
Mm-hmm. All right. Oh, fuck. Scotoma says cherry. We got to do it. Fucking A. God damn it, Scotoma.
What happened if I do a cherry bomb?
All right. Cherry blossom.
I didn't write a story for what happens if we did a cherry bomb. I forgot.
Well, you can just make it up, man. Here we go. This is the end, guys.
Why not?
All right. So the crew members, the big thing about this is the cherry blossom. Son of a bitch, Scotoma. All right, we just got to roll and see if we survive.
Eric, roll first.
Yep.
All right. 16.
Oh, Eric survives.
15.
Oh, Elizabeth survives, and that leaves the android.
All right, let's see if the android survives. Ooh, goodbye, android. 7. I rolled a 7, so 17. Fucking android.
Android dead.
Android is done. Fuck. But that's not.
You're gonna need another Timmy and another.
Hold on,
android.
but hey, there may be a happy ending. It depends on how Break explains this, because maybe we got a backup chip or something.
Okay, since you escaped the ship, I think I can just go with what I've got, because I don't think there's anything specific to it, because the AI is gone, the android's gone.
Right.
I don't think they play into this. As the carrier ship implodes in epic glory.
You want me to read it, or you read it, you son of a bitch?
I'll go ahead and read it. Oh wait, you want to? Okay, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Okay, we'll switch it for this last part. I'll do the yellow stuff.
Oh, I was just going to do it if I needed to switch anything up, but I don't think I do. But if you can do that, that's fine. Okay.
Okay, let's just switch it up.
I'll do it. Okay. As the carrier ship implodes in epic glory, the Night Twins can't help but enjoy the destruction. Both twins sighed in relief, but now they had more questions than answers. Who were those unknown ships? Where did the slime creatures come from? Were those two things related, and how?
Good job, me mateys. You really are the universe's greatest heroes.
Gushed Captain Arnold.
You couldn't save me, old crew, but now yous are part of my new crew. Whoa!
Whoa.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
sorry. Shit.
That's
bad.
right. Whoa! Ho!
Was all Blast could say before Tiffany interrupted.
Well, this is a nice and all, but doesn't answer the most important question.
Trump's girl voice. You're your girl first. I can't speak. Your girl voice, very good. As Tiffany showed a piece of paper in the twins' direction.
Who's gonna pay the 400 trillion bill used to build and operate the space station?
The twins both wondered if it was wrong that they would rather be stuck in a space station full of slime monsters than spend any more time with these bloodsuckers. They knew they would never have peace again as long as the pirate, a diva, and a red ship were on this little escape pod with them.
I'm waiting.
Said and impatiently Tiffany as she took turns glaring at the twin captains. End of episode 2.
Bravo.
And it would have gone
sir.
down a completely different road if you just fired on those pirate ships.
What would have happened, Break?
It's a completely different story. You can read it when you get a chance.
Okay.
Well,
All right. Oh, is it on the other thing?
Yeah, episode 2 where we split off.
I got you.
That's
I'll
where we
read
just
it.
continued from that, and it was pretty similar, but yeah, like originally when I wrote the pirate captain, I was thinking like, God, that thing's gonna get so fucking annoying. So I killed him off.
Yeah. Well,
I didn't do it this time.
you know what? This really demonstrates something, Breakman. The importance of voice acting. Neither one of us are voice actors, even though I did aspire at one time to be a voice actor, and I was doing reels, and I have a little bit of experience in college with this type of stuff, like acting and stuff like that. So that's kind of where I was coming from, Breakman. That's why I was like, do you want to switch it up real quick, Break? To have a chance at kind of,
my experience in music and acting was in choir and church.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. Well, what'd you guys think in chat? Was this a ton of fun? I think it's a rousing success, and I think it was well worth the wait. We were supposed to have today off, so we decided to come on.
There were more fights than the other one too. Like basically, I'll tell the chatters kind of what the story was. If you decide to kill the pirates, like you go for a space battle with them, and you get down to the ship, and it's sort of the similar things happen, but everybody essentially dies except for your crew. So the other path, you save nobody.
Yeah, Fab Daddy's in the house. What's up, Fab Drizzle? He's in the YouTube chat. What?
And J-Bat.
Yeah, J-Bat was just. Huh? I'm sorry. What?
What? No?
Oh, J-Bat and Fab Driz were in the YouTube chat, so I just wanted to give them a shout. Okay. What happened? I'm sorry, Break. What else happened?
I was saying that basically there was that path. There were no survivors except for the heroes. But this way you save people.
The renegade path.
I got a question for you, Break. I got a question.
Pretty much.
What if the characters died? One or two of the characters died, and let's say the android was left at the end.
I don't know because I didn't read it. I forgot. Honestly.
Okay.
I completely forgot I put the cherry blossom in there when I was.
Yeah, cherry blossom's pretty badass.
Story like oh yeah, story's over with. Oh yeah, wait, there was an attack that kills everybody.
Do you have an idea for next game night, Break?
Oh yeah.
All right. Okay. Cool. I just was wondering if you had like something up your sleeve, or if you were just gonna wait until that happened. So I don't know.
I definitely have I've been thinking about what I want to do with game night, and it's kind of like every year I want to do something different. And I don't mean necessarily like just a different setting, but like different types of gameplay and stuff like this. Like the last time we played, or the last game night was. Basically, the story was driven by the ancillary characters and by the plot itself. I didn't give the characters that much, they weren't. They were just all blank slates.
Yeah.
So this time I decided to make the characters the story themselves.
Yeah.
Essentially.
No, you did great, Breakman. I mean, we're all having a ton of fun. I think even chat. I mean, chat will tell you. Freak, Scotoma, and Slagar. I mean, tell Breakman he's doing a good job. I mean, he really is, man. It's just it's a ton of work. I mean, I've done this before, where I've come up like basically been a DM for Dungeons and Dragons, and
right.
even though you have modules that you go through. You have to study those fucking modules, and you have to come up with the creatures that you come up against, the scenarios, some of the characters, and you got to be prepared for anything. I don't know. Dungeons and Dragons is just a wondrous, fun game, and DMing is definitely not for me, but I am a good storyteller, and I can put together, as long as I'm creating the story. Like if I have to go off of other people's work, then it's really, really difficult.
I don't know, you were reading mine just fine.
But yours is great, man. I love this format. I will tell you, Breakman. Let's fucking go, Slagar says. Yeah, good job, Break. Freak says. Thanks, guys. I'm sure. Breakman is not. He's very humble. But he's put a lot into these things. They're just these short scenarios. Although the first one was a lot longer, this one was a lot more streamlined, Breakman. And this is something that this show would definitely benefit from, like something that lasts no more than 45 minutes to an hour. You know what I mean? Because we do it at the end of the show, and everybody's kind of tired going through news and stinkos and all that stuff.
Me too. So.
So this is perfect. I mean, I know it would have been drawn out probably another 15, 20 minutes, Break, but I think that right there is the sweet spot, man. I think you're on the right track here, Break. Like just simple, short, little, tiny story, like micro stories. You know what?
Yeah.
You know that?
Essentially.
Yeah, micro stories.
We've all seen the scenarios of monsters invading space station and stuff like that, so I don't have to fill in a lot of details.
Yeah. We.
I don't have to explain like their gray hallways and their electronic panels.
No.
I don't need to do any of that shit because we've all seen aliens.
Yeah. Well, and it's fun. It's fun, like in like Dungeons and Dragons. That's part of the attraction to Dungeons and Dragons is listening to the DM describe the settings and stuff. But you're right, man. Like we all in our minds could instantly think of all these things. Like in my mind, the slimes were the fucking ones from Dragon Quest, right? Like I couldn't think of anything but that. You know what I mean? And Eric, I pictured as Eric. I know what Eric looks like, so Eric was looking like Eric. And Elizabeth was, of course, this hot chick. Even though it's twins to Eric, I don't care. Could have been fraternal. You know what I mean? And then. I just did a generic like Android, with no, not human looking, just like totally tin can looking. So yeah, your imagination takes you where you want to go in these things, and it's always awesome. The ships you can. I mean, I had this like the pirate ships. Obviously, to me, just look like pirate ships.
Right.
And then the space station Break. Come on, man. I'm fucking dead, dude. And then I really truly thought you made a mistake. Sorry, Eric. What did you say?
It's like a Max Headroom saying something.
Yeah. It's like I really truly thought you made a mistake, man. Like I was like, and I was like, nope.
No, I figured you would. That's why I had to stop you.
Yeah. I was like,
It was a mistake, but they had to live with it after they
like
filed the paperwork.
Yeah,
God, that would be a good backstory. I didn't think of that.
Yeah, and then
Ooh,
and then like that's actually on the side of the ship.
Yeah, like that's what happens. Like they put it on the side of the ship first by mistake, and they're like, "Fuck."
Yeah, it's sort of like the
How
chef's
much of the
commercial.
Did they get it off of there? Fucking it's staying.
Yeah, or you could just see an X over the first or something. Like that was that was their way of like acknowledging they made a mistake, but they didn't have the budget to remove it. Oh man, just a ton of fun. Congratulations, Breakman. That's the second great game night in a row. I think we've been doing this twice? Did we do or 3 times, right?
Well, we only did it twice this year.
Twice.
We didn't do it the first week, then we did it the second week, and then we didn't do it last week, and then we did it this week. So yeah, twice.
No, I mean like the like how many did we do last year? Just one, right?
We
did 9.
3 episodes for
3.
the last one.
That's right. 3. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Well, you can expect that with the next 2 months, right? After March, April, it'll be May when we do game night again. What is this month's thing? Is it driver's seat. I think it's driver's seat, isn't it? Or is it?
I think it's driver's seat. Yeah.
Yeah, driver's seat, and then the following month will be Panic Zone. So I hope you guys are enjoying this new format. If you guys have any input, or if you aren't enjoying any of those segments, let us know, and then maybe Break and Eric and I can think of another segment to do. But I think everybody's been enjoying the segments fairly well, right? I mean, Panic Zone's pretty fun because it puts us in.
If they can give us any ideas on like game night and or find ways to add themselves into it more.
Yeah.
More listener participation. Yeah.
Yeah. The problem with that is the delay. It just really sucks because like we're waiting for you guys to put input, and not that we don't want all you guys in there and participating, and Break's done a really great job of always including chat. So excuse me, it's been a ton of fun, Break, and we're gonna do it as long as we're having fun, as long as the chatters are having fun. Everybody looks like they're having fun, so really good feedback there. Do you guys want to
think about ways that I can include chat more?
Do you guys want to do one real quick Stinko, since that's everybody's favorite segment?
Yep.
Yeah, we can go do Stinkos.
All right, why not? Breakman, let's do yours.
Well, I didn't actually write anything down.
You don't have to write one. I mean, I have one just right off
the top. We go with our president is a Russian asset for all intents and purposes. I don't think he intentionally is. I think he just is.
Yeah.
We're cozying up dictators again and attacking our allies again. And this time, I think it's going to go much worse than last time.
Yeah. Well, I can't. I have to look at a different source, but I got wind today that the Ukrainian President Zelensky stomped out of the White House in a huff. Very upset with whatever they talked about, and
you didn't see that? You didn't see the interview?
I did not.
Okay.
I know JD Vance was
fine for a while.
Yeah.
And at the end, towards the end of the interview, like this was basically back and forth with Trump and Vance.
Yeah.
And at one point, Vance decided, like, you have not, telling Zelensky this, you have not shown enough thanks to Trump. Like, where's our thanks? We haven't heard a thanks from you at all. And
as he's getting his knee,
Zelensky has thanked America a billion times and begged us for help and thanked us. Like, we've all heard.
And basically, JD Vance brought out his knee pads and was getting ready to shine on Trump. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
From there, like, Zelensky argued with him, and then Trump interjected and with a lie, and Zelensky's like, no, that's not really true. This is what it is. And then Trump just blew up, and it just turned into Trump and Vance. Like, well, basically it was Trump yelling at him, and Vance was berating him too, but mostly Trump yelling.
Yeah.
He's sitting there trying to be like, he was pushing back on all of it while not trying to like sound like a psychopath like Trump did.
You know what I wish would happen? I wish the United States would just take their entire aid out, which would satisfy Trump, and then Ukraine just keep kicking ass like they've been doing. I mean, I know they've been taking some losses, but they've been whipping the shit out of Russia, man. I don't only look at American news, because sometimes American news gets it all wrong, like probably 90% of the time.
When it comes to the rest of the world, I know our news is sanitized.
Yeah, it's very sanitized. And I was looking at like other worldly reports, like Al Jazeera, which does some pretty good reporting. And then the British. Did you hear the British president? Yeah, it's a clown show soap opera. I couldn't agree with you more, Scotes. There was a British reporter. This was actually kind of funny and kind of a sweeto. British reporter actually put Trump in his place about tariffs. He's like, you've lied. Pretty much, he didn't say the word lie, but he was like saying, can you clarify tariffs are basically paid for by the American people, or the country. He didn't say American. He said that the countries, whoever imposes the tariffs, their constituents are the ones to to feel the increase in it's basically a tax, because that's all a tariff is. It's a tax on whichever country imposes those tariffs, right? On whatever gifts or whatever items.
It's going to cause the manufacturers' prices to increase. And as
100%.
such, they're not going to cut into their profit.
No,
So
because
they're going to raise prices.
right.
Raise prices.
How can they? Legally, they can't break, and that's another problem with this country. Capitalism, the laws are pretty clear in the United States. You
Our
must
laws
make.
are more left and
Yeah,
right.
your fuck, I'm so flustered with all of this break, man. I can't keep up with all of it. I don't know. Your constituents are the ones that always pay. The American people, if Trump, and he's going to impose the 25% ones on Canada and Mexico, which are the most egregious. I don't necessarily disagree with the 10% on China, but again, we get most of our stuff from China. Look at your shoes, look at your clothes, look at your video games. Anything that's manufactured basically comes from fucking China. So you're going to pay 10% on everything else. There are reasons to put tariffs.
See, I don't necessarily disagree with tariffs either. The thing is how Trump has done it. He's
Yeah.
done it like a bully out in the open, like making this like public spectacle of it, basically saying like, you do as I say or else. Threatening people,
Tariffs are
threatening
supposed
countries.
tariffs are supposed to work this way, but they're a double whammy for the American people, because not only are you paying 25% more for your items, you're giving 25% in taxes. So on top of the taxes you already fucking pay, we know all the tax code here is fucking crazy, which, by the way, is not something I necessarily disagree with. We're talking about getting rid of certain agencies. The IRS needs a rehaul. But there's some that I don't agree with. Like the CFPB is the one agency that brings back billions of dollars back directly into the pockets of citizens. The IRS needs a rehaul. Tax code needs a rehaul, but opposite, right? There's too many loopholes. There's too many ways that the richest of society. See, we down here at the bottom, which is all of us, right? Basically don't have very many options. We have the option to itemize, and we have the 1040EZ form, right? Pretty much. Unless you own a business, the whole different.
Every year.
I'm not talking about business owners. I'm just talking about regular people, right? If I use the standard deduction, because if I were to itemize everything, it wouldn't even come close. The people at the top have pretty much the same options, but they always use the itemization thing. And you can.
Well, they don't have to do it either. They have tax people.
They
do
have
all this
tax
shit
people.
for 'em.
That's right. Cheap slave labor in
If we
China.
were doing that stuff, it would take us hours to do that kind of thing.
Yeah. Right. And so we're basically stuck with the standard deduction, right? So, standard deduction is okay, but if you keep taking away from that standard deduction, which they've done, almost every year, then, I'll give you an example. Last year, federally, Bernie and I got back $14 from the federal government, so we were almost even, right? So I told Bernie...
you almost buy a pizza.
Right, I know. So I told Bernie, I was like, next year we're probably going to have to pay. And so this year we did our taxes, and sure enough, federal, we have to pay $275. And I'm like, how is this fair? It used to be like people really look forward to their federal check because it was always the bigger one, right? And now it's the fucking state one. And it's like, I'm just wrapping my head around this shit is just sucky, man. Like I don't know. And then you have fucking tax cheats who, don't add anything to the whole mix, and they're claiming 50. But I don't blame people. If you're poor and you're trying to add extra dependents because, I don't know, your cousin has a baby that they aren't claiming for whatever reason or whatever the fuck. I mean, I understand these things. But it does add to the problem. So I understand we do need tax reform, but we need to flip it, and the rich need to pay more taxes. I've been an advocate. Why make things complicated? How about if you make over a certain amount of money, which is verifiable through your company that you work for, or yourself, you have to declare how much money you have, including your offshore accounts, right? If you bring money over there, there's got to be a way to verify all this. If you make over a certain amount of money, you pay more. That's how it works. You make more, you pay more, right? If you're in a lower tax bracket, you pay less. That's the way it should be. Always.
Well, it's going to get even worse.
Or how about we just be fair for everybody? You pay a flat tax rate. You know, we can discuss what the tax rate is. Let's say it's 25%. Let's say it's 25%, right?
Wow.
Hold on. But with that 25% tax, you get health care, right? Never have to worry about a broken bone or fucking cancer or anything, right? And you fix our roads and all the other fucking bullshit, and everybody pays their fair share. So if you're a billionaire, it would be nice for you because you don't have to have an accountant that you have to pay for. It's just, I make this much money, and you pay a little bit more. So let's say you pay 30%. There you go, 30%, 25% for everybody else. I think everybody would be happy, right? Why not? Why can't it be fucking simple? Why do we have to have all these fucking loopholes? You know? I don't care they pay more or not. Just pay the same as That's right, Slagar. Pay the fucking same. Flat tax rates. Yeah, that new. By the way, Medicaid's going away, and that's fucking sad because that's the most vulnerable of our population. I happen to be on Medicaid right now, so I'm losing my fucking Medicaid. They sent me a letter. You're gonna have to start paying premiums, and I'm like, oh great. That's with money I don't have. Okay.
So they've already started cutting on Medicaid. Then?
Yes, it's over.
I know they threatened to do it, I know one person threatens, and the next Republican saying, we're not doing that."
How about this, Skodoma? Because he's right. He says taxing the rich will only raise prices like tariffs. How about we just put in a law in place that says there's a cap on how much you can raise prices? How about that? You know, and it has to be federally reviewed or committee reviewed or whatever. I mean, we have all these other fucking dumb committees like DOGE now, and the chairperson Marjorie Taylor Greene.
DOGE is fucking completely illegal, but I forgot what I was about to say. Shit.
But I understand what Skodom is saying, but you know, but the way tariffs are supposed to work is they are an effective tool, but it takes a long time for them to work. You put a tariff on something, right? Let's say you're pissed off at a country and they've been fucking you over, right? Let's say China. You put a 10% tax on them, and then that trickles down to the American people, and the American people decide whether or not they want to buy these things at 10% more money. You know, actually, I think 25% on Chinese products would make more sense than Mexico and Canada, our closest fucking allies. You know, why not put a 25% tariff on fucking China? And then when people stop buying Chinese items and they start buying Mexican items or Canadian items or English items or whatever other country that wants to step on in, Taiwan or Guatemala or any other fucking country that wants to step up to replace all that shit. The problem is the technology. The technology that the Chinese have is just far and away better than anything. So, you know, we got to fucking just suffer through it. But the way it's supposed to work is the American people are like, oh, fuck this, I can't afford this, and they stop buying it. Therefore, we stop importing it. And therefore, that country is like, oh, shit, you know, we're not getting sales here, you know? And the United States is obviously the number one importer of Chinese goods. So I don't know, man. It's just fucking. It's so twisted and upside down, Breakman and Eric.
He's pushing our allies to go to China and to Russia and such like that, and he's pushing them to go to other sources. Like I forget which country just said that they're going to open up their beef product now, start selling it. Instead of coming to America because of the price of tariffs to get beef, they're going to start going to other countries for beef.
Right.
And such like that.
Right. And that's our biggest export, by the way, is beef. We export more beef.
Soy was our biggest export.
It used to be until they did the tariffs for China.
That's right. You're right. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So they don't buy. The farmers were devastated with that soy tariff. You know, and it's going to be the same thing with the beef industry. The only people that are going to be able to afford it is the upper class. Beef now is almost untenable for me, Break, man. I can't buy beef, and I like beef. It's too expensive.
I went to the discount grocery store last week, and eggs were over $5.
Yeah.
$5.76 or something like that at the discount grocery store.
No. At the regular stores, because I ain't going to no fucking discount store for fucking eggs, man. I mean, I want regulation on my eggs, right?
It's Aldi's. I mean, they're a national brand.
Okay. Well, that's actually a good price, and I probably would do that, and that's half as much as it is here. It's almost $10 for fucking 12 eggs here, dude.
Yeah, I've seen that some places it's all the way up to $10.
Yeah, exactly. So fuck yeah. Slagar's right, man. What he is pushing is an invasion on our soil. That's right. And we're getting squeezed out. And if we get squeezed, we have to work with everybody. We can't be isolationist. That's what North Korea does. And look where they are. I don't want to live in North Korea, man. I want to live in the United States. I want to be free. I want to enjoy things.
We were an isolationist country at one point before World War II, and our country was considered like we weren't anywhere near the top.
Look at this.
We became a superpower.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know who's buying 60 eggs, Godema, but $35 sounds actually better than what's going on right now. For 60 eggs? I mean, but yeah, you have to buy fucking 60 of them. Come on, man.
Sounds like Costco was this thing.
Oh yeah.
I heard that some people are selling them individually. It's gotten so bad.
Oh Jesus Christ, man!
Like, how do you buy one egg? Like, I got to bake a cake. I just need one.
Stop fucking eating eggs. I mean, I don't know what to say, man.
You gotta buy them around the corner and shit, and low light. Make sure a cop doesn't drive by.
You know what's gonna happen? This is what's gonna happen, and I'm really serious about this, guys. Eggs are going to be sold on the black market. People are going to fucking start trading eggs. They're going to start getting chickens, which not the worst idea, but not the best idea either, because I mean, there's going to be salmonella outbreaks. There's going to be eggs that come out bloody. There's all kinds of fucking shit that's going to go on with that type of black market. I'm all for bartering. I've discussed this with you guys before. Something's got to work better than the almighty fucking dollar, which, by the way, there were 12 countries that rejected the dollar as the backer of their money. And one of them, interestingly enough, was fucking Saudi Arabia. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Man.
Yeah, like the things he's planning to do to address it sounds like he's going to make it worse too.
Yeah,
like they're talking about like not calling the herd, so to speak. I forget what a thing of chickens is called, but because if one's sick chicken, it doesn't mean we should kill them all. No, in a closed space like that, this is a virus that spreads like crazy bad. So you're saying it sounds like we're going to be selling. It sounds to me like they're planning on selling like eggs from sick chickens.
And they're already setting this up, Break. I don't think it's nearly as bad because there are cases of bird flu every year, but they're starting to put out news stories about bird flu. I don't know if you noticed that. There's in Colorado there was a bird that had the bird flu and all this. They're setting it up so that these companies can blame the bird flu on their fucking greed. That's all that's going on here. You see what I'm saying? Every year there's cases of bird flu in chicken flocks. It's flock.
But what I'm saying is that Trump is going to start because of he's deregulating the industries.
Yeah,
all industries.
I know, and it's insane.
They're selling sick animals.
There's regulations that I want and regulations that I don't want. I don't want government regulations on individuals. I want government regulations definitely with companies, because they've been fucking us over and over and over again. Monopolies. Fucking Comcast is a monopoly here. Can't get almost anything else.
I've heard my entire life monopolies are illegal, but my entire life cable has been in existence.
100%. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
if you want to stay on this topic, or do you want to talk
you have
about what
do
they
you
want
have
to
something
talk about
else?
chat?
Do you have something
Well,
else?
chatters wanted to bring up the whole Epstein thing.
Oh, let's talk about that because. Oh wait, we're talking about break. I'm sorry. The chatters want to talk
Epstein.
about.
The documents were released today, and MAGA world's kind of losing their minds because they're like, well, this isn't everything. Where's all the other stuff that you said you were going to release and stuff like that? With the new incompetent FBI director, Cash Patel.
Yeah. And Dan Bongino of all fucking people, man. That's slime bag. Yeah.
He's like he's a former service agent or something like that.
They're like deputy fucking douchebag, man. I don't fucking know. PG&E is a monopoly. Exactly. PG&E, BP. I mean, we say, and that's how they get away with it, Skodoma. They're like, oh, look at all these different companies. You have so many choices at the pump. They get it from one fucking source. Mm-hmm. Saudi Arabia, even though we have all kinds of oil here, and then Trump has been touting, oh, we're going to use our oil and all this. How about we go to clean energy? How about that? I don't think anybody would have a problem with not paying a fucking dime for fucking oil, right? If they would just... Here's the stupid thing, right? China is the #1 producer of electric vehicles in the world. The #1 producer. And I heard somebody say, well, those lithium batteries are a problem. And I'm like, really? You can recycle those too.
The same people that told us to say, drill, baby, drill, even though we drill more oil than anybody else.
Yeah, we do. 100%. That's another one of our main exports is oil. What happens when the oil runs out, which we're rapidly depleting every fucking oil reserve, So, and same thing. I mean, eventually that oil runs out. We have to think of different things. I know it's far thinking, right? Oh, it's 100 years or whatever. We don't have to worry about that. 100 fucking years. Those are your grandkids, man.
You think Trump cares about anyone else?
No, he doesn't.
He has kids. Like his youngest is 18 years or 19 years old and shit. His kid's gonna be around for a while. He doesn't fucking care the day he dies if the whole world fucking blows up.
Yeah. I know.
Like, he doesn't care how many kids are on this planet of his. Like, he cares about only himself.
Well, like I said, I'm hoping, even though I think the Democrats are fucking spineless pieces of shit, I'm hoping in 2 years it can change the Senate or the fucking House or something, and then there's gridlock, right, for another 2 years, and then we can get somebody else, maybe an independent, like somebody like Bernie Sanders that had some of those ideas, or... Maybe there's a Democrat that emerges from the ashes that people like. I don't fucking know. Maybe
AOC will grow a spine.
Maybe she'll grow a spine. Possibly. I mean, she has it in her. I've heard her speak out on things and say some things that I like. But I've also seen her slink in a corner and bow to fucking Nancy goddamn Pelosi. Yep. So, I mean, that's what I'm saying, man. And nothing is going to change, man. It's just fucking status quo. I just hope we don't go on into a full-on fucking dictatorship before then. That's all. Yeah. I mean, seriously, man, we have to start thinking differently, man. We have to start over on certain things. Like, I mean, I'm big on policing. I think police needs to be retooled clear across the board. You know what I mean? There are other things like the IRS needs to be complete. We could simplify the whole matter. Flat tax rate, like Slagar. He didn't say flat tax, but I think it would be an agreement if everybody pays the same amount of money, right? Then I think everybody would be okay with that. I agree with you, Skodoma. They're all fucking actors. All of them. Republicans. Glitch McConnell was one of the biggest fucking goddamn puppet actors. And he enabled Trump. And I blame him for a good majority of it because he could have easily have been put a rein in on fucking piece of shit
He
Trump.
has never liked Trump.
No, he never has.
Notoriously behind, and we just see it in their interactions. Like, he is never
JD Vance said the same fucking thing. JD Vance hates fucking Trump.
Yep.
Ugh. Whole thing sucks, man. It's just fucking bullshit. It needs to be just redone. I think term limits for all politicians, all judges, right? 8 years, I think, is good enough. No fucking career politicians and no career fucking judges. How about that?
Yeah, and you go to the Senate or the House. You don't get to fucking switch. At
Yeah,
some
no
point.
switching.
You don't get to like, well, your term in the House is over, so I'm gonna go ahead and run
Yeah.
for Senate. No,
Yeah.
none of that bullshit.
Just Congress, and with the exception be the president, because you want somebody that has had a good understanding of everything.
Right. I don't mean like switching to a different part of the government. It's like becoming a judge, for instance, or becoming something in the executive branch, something like that. But I mean the people who term limits are up in the Senate. So like, what they do in Ohio basically is when their term limits happen in Ohio and in the House, they just run for the Senate.
I can see how this system could be really good, Breakman. You give everybody health care. Like I said, if you did a flat tax on everybody and was fair with everything, but you gave us health care, people would fucking rejoice not having to pay ridiculous amounts of insurance money, every fucking month. Employers would be happy with that because they don't have to match anything when it comes to health care or provide health care. One
of the stupidest things we've done is tie our health care to our employment.
Yes, that is stupid. It's dumb. Why is healthcare tied to because they want to enslave us all. All of us. We're slaves. Not in the traditional sense, but in an economic sense and in health sense, we're fucking slave to the grind. Yeah, I agree. Eric, did you have something you want to bring up, bud?
Other than the deaths of Michelle Trachtenberg and Gene Hackman, not really.
Yeah, that was terrible. What do you guys think about that? What are your theories? Eric, what's your theory on what happened?
I don't really know.
Yeah, I don't know either, but if you were to speculate, what would you think would be the cause of all that?
Well, if somebody's feeding those dogs, then what? Do they commit suicide with their favorite dog, and then they left notes for someone to take care of the other dogs?
Like, you don't like these two, so they get to live.
That's a good conspiracy theory. I think my theory is pretty plausible. I thought about maybe a carbon monoxide thing, but it wouldn't make sense.
They ruled that out.
Yeah, I know they ruled that out. They ruled that out today. But that really wouldn't have made sense because I thought it was just they only had one dog, but apparently they had multiple dogs and two of them lived. So but
that's who they hated.
Yeah, maybe the dog that died was like too little to like get up to the toilet where the water was. You know what I mean? Like that's, I don't know.
It was in the closet. They found it in the closet.
Yeah. Slagar says won't matter what is tied to as long as medical is private entities like you're not already. Yeah, exactly, Slagar. I agree. But you know what they could do? They could do a Medicare for all. And they just have to say you're just all these private entities, you can still work, but there's a cap on everything that you can charge. You can still make a profit. And that's another thing there needs to be exceptions to the profit rule where everything needs to profit.
Our news should be factual, not based on them needing ratings.
Yeah, Freak says, I have an idea how to fix our government, but I won't mention them online because I don't want to be on the watch list. Yeah, Freak, I agree with you. I think I know some of those things, but, I think there needs to be consequences for, I don't know, stuff like January 6th. There has to be actual consequences. I don't believe in the death penalty, so I would never.
I saw another one was shot by police today. So
really,
ugh. Yeah, like it's several of them have committed crimes since they've been pardoned.
Yeah, nah, this would be so much worse than any other thing I've said. Yeah, don't say it, Freak 5. I don't want you on any list, man. I mean, why is it not sensible to people Medicare for all? I mean, people don't want to not have to worry about going
because they're afraid of taxes. A lot of it is fear of having to pay taxes.
But we're paying out our nose right now anyways. Why not get some fucking benefit? What benefits do you guys think that we got right now? They're dismantling education and everything else. Why can't we have fucking health care that we don't have to pay for? Why is that not a possibility?
I don't know why you're attacking me. I was just saying.
No, I'm not you, Breakman.
I'm just kidding.
I know. I don't know. Let's just wrap it up, man. Let's wrap it up early.
Do the whole Epstein thing first.
Oh, Epstein. Yeah. Go ahead.
There's a couple things I want to say, like
Yeah, go
especially
ahead.
like people are going, they care way too much about flight logs.
Yeah.
But we know that he had business people on his planes too. Like there are people that did not rape children that flew on the planes, and did not know what was going on. There are people that went to the island who didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
But some of the other things we need to. Sorry, I dropped one. The flight logs definitely should be investigated, and you should investigate the people that went and are on those flight logs. But the things that matter are the videos. Like we knew there were videos at some point. What happened to those?
Yeah.
And what about all the employees and the staff, the people that worked for them?
Yeah. Yeah.
Where are the interviews at and all this information?
Yeah. It's hidden. And people were bitching about Trump not releasing the Epstein files. I got news for you. Biden was there 4 years. He could have released them at any fucking time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He could have signed an executive order to release the fucking Epstein files, but did he do it? No. You know why? There were Democrats on that fucking list too.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
So yeah, tell me, it's not fucking rigged. Sconema says, I believe in the death penalty for pedos and extreme cases that are proven without a doubt. You know why I don't, Sconema? It's too easy. And I don't want to be responsible for another human being's death. I don't give a fuck how, whatever. But I think the ultimate punishment is just to live your life in a fucking tin can and just serve it out. And plus, it costs taxpayers way less money than the death penalty. Those are very, very valid reasons to not advocate for the death penalty. I understand the sentiment. Pedos are ridiculous. And extreme cases like people that kill and all that. But to me, the ultimate punishment is you don't get the dignity of death. You see what I'm saying? Freak 5 says,
we really have a problem with pedophiles in this country. Like child rape is out of control.
I understand.
I don't think it gets talked about enough.
I agree, Breakman, but I don't.
For instance, like Corey Feldman was just talking about the other day, like how many of his friends are dead from drug overdoses and stuff like that. And like, how did they get on drugs? Their abusers hooked them on drugs.
Yeah. Freak 5 says, I'm wondering if I can legally quit paying into Social Security. I'm sure Trump and the Republicans are going to stop paying that out. So if I don't get that money back, why should I keep paying in? 100% Freak 5, and that is that's when the American people should rise up. That right there should get millions of people in the fucking streets and saying, you know what? Social Security was a fucking promise to the American people. When you got to a certain age, we are going to take care of you. You see what I'm saying? Slagar says, and Trump released them, and he is on it. Did anyone care? No. Well, see,
look, if there was a video of Trump raping children and it was released, MAGA would still be on his side.
Yeah, they'd be like, oh, she had it coming to her,
Yeah, or this is fake. We'd hear every excuse under the book, and we'd probably even hear some of them justify it. Like, well, he's such a great man. Like, he earned that child. Like, this is a shit we're going to hear if a video comes out of Trump doing it, because it doesn't matter what he does. He is on his side.
Right. He was convicted of raping E. Jean Carroll.
Well, he was convicted of sexual assault.
It's the same fucking thing. Let's not sugarcoat it. He fucking raped her.
But I'm just saying he won a lawsuit saying that it wasn't rape.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Break. I mean,
I'm
really?
Just saying, the way our courts are broken, I'm just saying.
Okay.
I know he raped her. I get that.
Okay, well, for our purposes, he fucking got Okay, let me rephrase this.
I was just trying to be accurate.
I know.
He raped her. I agree with that. And he is a rapist, and he should be convicted of rape. But it was a civil court, and
I know.
Such rape wasn't actually on the table.
And that's another problem. It should not matter. You know what should happen? The judge should go into a room, and they should have everything. I know you have a right to face your accuser, and we'll get to that, right? But the judge should not see any party. The jury shouldn't see any party. They shouldn't know who these people are, right? And then the case should be tried. And the defendant comes in, the family comes in, and which, by the way, I don't believe the family should do impact statements. I don't think they add anything to law. There's no, I understand they're hurt and all that, but feelings are different from law. The law should be feelingsless. It shouldn't be swayed by feelings one way or the other. You know what I mean? So the judge shouldn't see these people. The jury, all the jury should do is hear, right? Maybe there's a way with modern technology you could blur out faces so you don't know if this person's rich or poor or anything like that. And the media attention should be limited, like there should always be media, right? I'm not advocating for abolishing First Amendment rights because I'm huge on that. But just because somebody's rich doesn't mean that the courtroom is filled with fucking, 9 News and all Action News and all this shit, or the media is just in a section where nobody can see it. So there's no biases. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
I think there is always going to be some form of bias because we're human beings. We all have biases.
But we have to limit those biases,
right? And I'm saying that there is going to be some sort of bias, and I think people that spread propaganda have taken advantage of that fact that there is going to always be a little bit of a bias, no matter. Even if you're reporting just facts, you still have your own personal biases that sometimes they just come out.
I understand, Break, but what I'm saying is
propaganda media has taken advantage of that to the point where they have said that that's fake news. Yeah. Anytime anybody shows any bit of bias, it's fake news.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying that
to the point where they have labeled pretty much everybody looks at on the right. They look at NPR as state-funded media.
How about this? The media cannot report on a case until it's actually done. Would you have a problem with that?
Kinda.
Why?
Because as an American, I've gotten quite used to knowing the trial that's going on and stuff like that.
Wouldn't that help with some of those biases? And you wouldn't be able to.
No, I'm not saying normally. I wasn't meaning biases and against or for somebody.
I know.
Just in general, like we've all lived our lives, and like we're all like that. We have our own political views and stuff like that. And if we see something horrendous, we might say that's horrendous when we're writing about it, even though that's not a factual statement, like necessarily. You know what I mean? It's
I hear you, Break, and it needs some tweaking, but you can see the effect that would have. There wouldn't be any sensationalism. There wouldn't be a reason, well, maybe there would be a reason for
maybe we should do it more like the British do it, like where it's not televised, which I can understand wanting to have everything on video so we can make sure it's done correctly and stuff like that.
Well, I'm not saying don't let reporters in there. What I'm saying is let's just not let that information out until it's all fucking done. You see what I'm saying? Like it would be like the way that it works now, right? The way that it works now is the media catches a case with somebody that's super rich. Let's say P. Diddy, for instance, right? It's all sensationalistic, right? Everybody's and I'm in the camp that P. Diddy obviously did what they're alleging he did, right? But why should I be involved in that process right now? Why can't I find out about it later, and the case is already done, and all of a sudden, P. Diddy's in jail now, and then I can look at the facts and I'm like, that's really bad, I don't know. So what is? That's what I was going to ask. What's the difference between sexual assault and rape? I don't understand the difference. Semantics, right? It looks way less. Is that any work? I mean, so if you went up to a MAGA guy, right, and you would be like, they caught. I don't know, pick your favorite, Ro Khanna. They caught Ro Khanna sexually assaulting, he went through a child and he got convicted of sexually assaulting a woman. What do you think that MAGA person is going to say? That motherfucker needs to be out of politics. Yeah, I agree. Totally agree. So can we get the Cheeto at the top out of politics because he was convicted of sexual assault too?
Yeah, well, just look at what MAGA says about anybody like that they don't like. Like they just say the nastiest things about them. You know,
Scudama says,
like normally we save the nastiest things for absolute scumbags, but they see everybody as a scumbag. If you're not with them, you're against them.
Yeah,
and they'll believe the most obscene stories about everybody.
This is the problem. That small minority reminds me of the Nazi Party, Breakman. It really does.
Exactly.
Because yeah, because if you look back at German politics when all that shit was going on, right? It started with a small fucking movement like that, and the what do they call that? The outspoken minority took over the whole fucking country. You know, in real time, it's happening now, and I don't fucking understand it.
We're seeing a lot of the things that happened in Germany. One of the things that they used to control people was their brand of Christianity. Like, it's not said enough that Germany was a Christian nation.
Yeah,
and Christian nationalism is exactly that same thing.
Yeah, I know.
But what else was I about to say? They are. Other things they're doing is they're putting bounties on people's heads. Germans got their people to spy on their neighbors, to turn in their friends, their family.
Yeah.
Children turned in their own parents.
Does that seem similar to what's going on right now with immigrants?
That is exactly what's happening right now. And if you see a trans person, report them. They've replaced the Jewish people with the trans people, essentially.
Yeah. Only there's way less.
There are less trans people than there are Jewish, so I think they're hoping we won't notice when they start putting trans people in concentration camps.
And here's the funny thing: just because you put the current trans people into concentration camps, there's always going to be trans people, always, from now until infinity. You know, so I mean, not infinity, but
biggest have done a great job of rewriting history books. And this is why I was trying to say one time that. How groups like the Daughters of the Confederacy have convinced millions of Americans the Civil War happened over taxes. Well, religion has done a lot of rewriting queer history, erasing our history.
Well,
we've had a lot of queer historians doing a lot of good work, reporting things that have been erased by the past. Like, for instance, there was a trans Egyptian pharaoh.
Yep, that's absolutely correct.
They're non-binary, technically speaking.
Yeah, I mean,
so we know that trans non-binary people have been around since the dawn of fucking mankind.
Right. Okay, these are loaded discussions, and we got to get out of here. I got to leave.
But I'm saying, like, they're putting, they're telling you to report on your neighbors. They're book burning.
Yeah.
They're
Tutankhamun. Yeah. I don't know. There's just there's so much that could be right in this country. We have the right ideas. We haven't had a chance to implement them, Breakman. We really haven't. I mean, and
every time we go on the right path, and it felt like diversity wise we were going down the right path. Like when gay marriage first became an issue, like, I'd say probably most of the country was against it. And, as it was legalized eventually, and we've had it for several years now, I'd say probably less than 40% of the country hates it.
Yeah.
I'd say probably 60% of the country is like, okay, whatever.
Yeah. Well, here's another problem. Marriage in itself is fucking stupid if it's state run. You know what I mean? Like, it's just dumb. I mean,
that's a whole other thing we
we got so much we could talk about. All right, so do you guys want to take
Eric? We haven't heard from him in a while because we've been really dominating the conversation.
Yeah, Eric, do you have anything to add?
No, not really. I mean, you guys pretty much said everything that could be said.
Yeah, but see, here's the problem with your thing, Freak 5. What if that person was exonerated? It's supposed to be innocent until proven guilty, right? We have to assume everybody's innocent until somebody says guilty. So, I mean, that kind of goes. You're just thinking thought crimes, right? And I'm trying to get away from
I'd
that.
rather help them rehabilitate.
Yeah. All right. Let's wrap up.
Well, for somebody like Diddy, there is no rehabilitation.
I know. Well,
there's only punishment.
I know. But hey, innocent until proven guilty. Brakeman.
Right,
you know?
right.
Even then, death's an easy choice.
Yeah, it's too easy. That's why I'm totally against death penalty.
Let's do something that's less cost effective.
Yeah,
or more cost effective.
Diddy's a billionaire. I think the best punishment for a billionaire is prison.
Yeah, I agree.
They cannot hate it more to be stuck in an 8x5 cell when they had the world at their hands.
Yeah, and none of this bullshit preferential.
Use any of the money that they have.
And no preferential treatment, despite how much money you got. If
eating crap food.
Yep. If P Diddy as a billionaire, then he still goes to San Quentin, for instance. You may have to put him not in the general populace. I understand that because. People are going to be like, you better give me some money, motherfucker.
Well,
and all this.
That happened because he put himself on that fake suicide watch.
Yeah, I know.
I'm saying this has actually already happened where he's been, separated from the other inmates when he's...
Freak 5, we need to have a discussion because Penn and Teller did a really, really good episode on stranger danger. And I think you need to watch that episode, Freak 5, and it'll explain better what I'm trying to get across to you. Okay.
The biggest threat to a child is usually a parent.
Yeah, I have no connection to whatever crime, has no right to get private info.
Uncles are usually the biggest threats.
Yeah, after the fact, it's on record.
Likely the people you know rather than the people you don't. Not to say that there aren't predators out there because we know there are a lot of predators. Look, there are over 8.5 billion fucking people on this planet.
Freak 5, that's like such a non-scenario, man. First of all, are you going to leave your child away with anyone? We got to talk, dude, because I think
would you leave your child with Diddy?
No, I would not.
Yeah,
but
that's pretty much all he's trying to say.
Yeah, but here's the point. How about not leaving your child with anyone except maybe a babysitter that was recommended to you by a bunch of people? You see what I'm saying? So it's thought crimes. I wouldn't want Freak 5. Tell me this scenario in your head real quick before we leave. A cop says, well, I think you broke into that car, so I'm going to arrest you. You see what I mean? Thought crimes, man. Thought crimes are not crimes. I don't know, man. You're thinking, and I agree. But that's your choice if you don't want to do it, and I respect it. And you should know, you do what's best for your kids. I understand, Freak 5, always. But I don't know. Anyways, we got to get out of here. Eric, please plug away.
You can find my written reviews on bostonbestbrigade.com, or there's the audio reviews for the podcasts on the RSS feed. And I got one this weekend. It's for Legend of Heroes Trails Through Daybreak 2. And if you like either of those things and you want to support me, there's a link to my Patreon and my Blue Sky profile, which is at EricRPG, and giving me as little as $1 for a one-time donation or just monthly, whatever you want or comfortable with would help me out.
Yeah. All right. Brakeman, your plugs.
I would like to plug, let me see here. I want to plug Zelensky in the Ukraine. Like, Zelensky fucking handled himself like a man in front of a child bully.
So did the French president, and so did
also French president and the British Prime Minister.
British Prime Minister. It was pretty funny to watch him look like a fucking moron. Okay.
Volodymyr Zelensky. I was trying to look it up because I want to pronounce it.
Again, right, innocent until proven guilty, Freak 5. I know we have our feelings about P. Diddy.
Also, there is a difference between pederasty and being a pedophile.
Yeah, well, that's different discussion, Eric. But
yeah, we'll never get
being a pederasty is the crime of your pedophilia tendencies.
I get what he's saying though. Like, if
I understand.
Been accused of rape, would you leave your kid with them?
Look,
even though it's just an accusation, in this country, you're innocent until proven guilty. There is still the court of public opinion.
I get it.
And
I totally get it. No, I would not. The answer is no, absolutely not. But hey, we're all smart enough to know better, right? So my point still stands the same. You know, it's like I don't.
It's like the people like after I don't know, Epstein was accused the first time. Like if you let your kids around Epstein, you've got a fucking problem.
Right. So I don't know. And the Epstein thing is weird. But okay, my plugs are. Thank you, Breakman. That's my plug, man. I mean, Breakman has put so much fucking work into this, y'all. You have no idea. I know they're simple games and they're not detailed like Dungeons and Dragons and all this, but how much fun have we had? Like I can't think of very many times on RPGrinders that everybody is totally invested and totally involved and really happy with the results. So Breakman, definitely, you need to get a blue sky.
Shit that I didn't even expect happened. Like you guys blew up the ship.
I know.
That
Blame Scoats on that one, man, for sure. All right. That's all we got. Thank you guys so much. Freak and Scoats and Slagar. You guys definitely, man, the champs of RPGrinders for sure. I know Wyland is in there a lot, and all the the people that pop in and out. We really do appreciate you here live every week, and everybody listening on archives. I know you can't always be here, but if you do get a Friday, the first 3 Fridays of the month, we do the show. Last Friday we take off, which begs the question: do you guys want to do a show next week, or take next week off, or just do it like get back to normal?
Wait, what do we got next month? How many Fridays?
I think there's 4 Fridays next month, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, there's 5 Fridays. No, it's 4. You're right. Today's Friday. Whatever. I don't care.
What do you think, Eric? You want to take next week off, or just?
I think you know what? Honestly, I think we should probably stick to the schedule and just have this as a one-off, so we don't get confused. Because
I don't want to get anybody confused. So the first 3 Fridays we're usually here. Last one, this is an exception. We decided to finish game night, which I thought was appropriate. Ton of fun, totally awesome. Thank you, Breakman. Thank you, chat.
Turned into an epic one. We're still going.
We are. How many years? I think it's up to 17 years, Eric. I could be wrong, but we're still fucking doing this show, man. I can't believe it, man. I think we're gonna hit 1,000, and we might do a cherry blossom on RPGrinders if we hit 1,000. No, I'm totally kidding. We're gonna do it as long as it's fun. You know, I still feel good about this show. I don't know about you guys. Yeah,
I think we can go ahead and say yes on 1,000 because it'll never happen. So yeah, we'll do it.
All right. Take care, everybody. Stay safe this weekend. We want to see you back here next week. Later, everybody.
May, do I have to do this? I know where I want to go with the story now.
Do you?
Yeah, things have got to change, but I think I know.
All right. Well, that sounds cool. It's a nice tease and for the next few months. Everybody in chat later, Freak 5, Slagar, Scoats, you guys rock. If you're listening on the archives, you guys rock as well. Hold on. Talk for a little bit while I do something real quick, Breakman.
Huh? What? Who?
Just talking.
I was gonna tell the chatters like they should definitely send me any ideas they had about making it where they can interact more.
Yeah, we have to figure out a better way to interact with chat on that. But
is there some sort of different interactions on Discord, for instance?
I don't know. I'm not a big Discord person, but I will definitely find out because I'm gonna try to get us all on Discord. Which, by the way, we gotta talk about that real soon. So. Maybe one of the Fridays that we're off, we can maybe have like a 15-minute call to discuss which thing we want to do.
Mess with it.
Yeah. How about we all download Discord and try to figure out how that works sometime soon?
Okay.
And what episode is this?
This was episode 815.
Okay. All right, 8:15. Got it.
I'm gonna call it.
What?
Well, technically, since it's only just a game night, should we even call it 8:15?
Yes. Yes. Call it 8:15. Make it nice and simple, Eric.
Mm.
All right, everybody in chat, thank you guys so much. And
Who's uploading it?
on the thing.